dregs of society, the forgotten, outcasts, mutants, outlanders, and pirates. Whether it is credits we seek, or a way to disappear and run from our past, we come here willing to bet it all that the answers lie within all this blackness. We all live on an exporter vessel called the ISS Stalingrad, roaming past the boundaries of Armethian space. Our captain, Vladimir, gets jobs that are too dangerous for corporate cells, too risky for border patrol or deep salvage teams. The Imperial Marines only care about the border, not what's beyond it. Sometimes it pays to rip off criminals or pull off a little piracy of our own from time to time. Sometimes it pays to answer those distress calls. But then sometimes it's smart to just click the switch. It's a flip of the coin, you know. A chance, it's a trick, and you'll pull out of warp to get hit by pirates. Cuthalans out of hive space, cyborgs from the Syndicate, or slavers ready to sell your flesh for a credit. There are endless dangers once you pass the red zone, and it's all black void. Much of it is uncharted territories of deep space. Everyone does what they can to stay alive, and the rest do what we can to stay sane. All of this silence can be deafening. The emptiness has a way of making everyone a little crazy once you find yourself nowhere near the stars. And while some may seek glory and fortune within all this emptiness, others are just looking for themselves. All I know is that out here, you eventually find exactly what you deserve.
I have started recording.
Oh no. I'm not ready.
Off, preferably.
What? Sorry?
What'd I say?
Huh? You said something about off?
I was talking to my wife.
Oh, okay. I was confused.
Get off, woman!
Ew.
Why is Camtasia not working? Oh, it opened on the wrong screen. Okay.
I'm on my 12-minute intros.
My body is ready.
Alrighty, all good?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Recording in like 4.
Welcome to Aphelion, episode 12 of our second edition Chaos 6010 game. I am Rogue, and I'll be GMing for this evening. And tonight we are joined by Maddie, Aki, Effie, and Ghost. And if you like our games, be sure to subscribe to Blades and Blasters. You guys over to this map here. Can everybody see okay?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The crystal entity has been haunting the hallways of this ship for some time. Axe trusted the entity. She tried as best as she could, hoping to keep the life form safe, to give it a chance for survival. She understood that it needed a way to sustain itself, but it was draining her. Even though it was giving her knowledge and teaching her spells from the long-dead memories of some spellcasters it had drained before her, she knew that this symbiotic relationship could no longer go on. This was her first time away from the crystal, and as she walked down the hall, she felt a tremor rush through her body. She could feel the exhaustion now more than ever. The entity was growing in power and now able to manifest itself and communicate with her, showing a ghostly image of her sister. But now, it was all getting out of hand. She was starting to realize even she might not be able to tell what is real. The entity was building a nest in the astral plane. Within the cryo chamber, it was slowly feeding off of the astral energy being manifested in the material plane. Cryovats. It was only spiritual at this point, but it could eventually birth life and manifest in this realm. Thoughts rushed through her mind as she fell against the wall trying to gain her balance. How many people had this crystal touched? It had powers unlike other life forms. It could let you live an entire existence in your mind. Vax has seen visions. The crystal entity was showing off images trying to communicate to her, perhaps showing her images of an ancient world where an old ship graveyard is located, placed near the Kaluang supernova, about 2 months away in deep space. Visions of ancient ships, ruins, and vast relics of power and unbelievable treasures, but it showed these things after the captain had said he wanted treasure and money. The entity had shown Yuri that place as well, but in his vision he saw a lush green forest with waterfalls and riches beyond belief. What was really out there waiting in the Kaohsiung supernova? What are you guys gonna do now? What was your plan?
It's still the same day, correct?
I presume. I think
Yeah.
you were in the ICU. You
Yeah.
were basically getting taken care of. Did DA go off separate yet?
Yes, I asked you to go help create a plasma bomb with us because we
Oh,
need to blow up
yeah.
our cryovats.
Nice.
You were heading to go talk to Sus,
Mm-hmm.
and B was in the med lab. What was the captain doing?
Also in MedLab, yeah. Trying to figure things out because right now he's trying to work up what story he's going to tell as far as a failure, so he can collect the insurance money.
Yeah, we had visitors coming too. Didn't we?
Yeah, there's one waiting outside right now.
Yeah.
The woman.
Ugh.
And Vax, what were you doing?
Well-
were you going back to your room?
She might linger in the med lab to see if she could get a sedative.
Yeah. All right, cool. So let's do a scene, I guess, in the med lab if you guys are cool with that.
Mhm.
Start there.
Yeah, fuck you, D8.
I mean, D8's understanding is that, well, from what Vlad told him last time, is the crystals are growing on the ship or some shit, and we need to destroy the cryo base. So, I mean, he's got bombs. Just has to go help us make bigger ones.
Alright. So the camera pans to the med lab. And go ahead and tell us what happens in this scene here.
Bee's just sitting on the edge of one of the medical tables. Got her arm in a contraption right now as it's being fixed. It's kind of barely hanging on by a thread. Though she's all drugged up, at least in terms of not experiencing any sort of pain, she looks idly over to both Vax and Captain Vlad. And she doesn't say much. since there's for her not much more that she can say for her actions.
Vax is she's waiting patiently, kind of out of the way, for whenever someone in the medical bay has the time for her to make the inquiry. She's not gonna go rummaging through their stuff, so she's just standing there.
Yeah, Vlad is kind of scratching his chin and looking at Yuri and looking at just around the medical bay in general. He's considering things, waiting to hear back from Sus or D8, and he walks over to Vax. Now, Vax, are you... I know you're waiting on something to take off Edge, but you are sure you do not know where Crystal might be?
I don't know where the entity is anymore.
The entity, the crystal, is it the same thing, or?
I am not entirely sure that they are anymore. It's been disembodied. It's conjured itself as someone from my past, but it does seem that other crew members have seen it manifest as somebody they knew from their past. So I'm not sure if it's quite physically manifesting, but I do know that it is manifesting to some degree away from the crystal itself.
Is it possible that we destroy all the crystals, not just ones in the cryo bay, but if we find the other one, we maybe get rid of this thing and it has to go back somewhere?
I'm not sure. I think maybe it would delay it, but I think it also may be holding on to something here, an energy that is beyond the crystals. And perhaps we would have to destroy all the crystals in order to get rid of the entity completely. And I mean all of them in the entire universe.
Hey, Vax, Captain, he kind of struggles and sits up. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't even know if I could make it with my right arm kind of out of commission or anything like that. If, maybe if we're having trouble tracking it or something, I don't know if we could maybe make some sort of, like, crystal detection device. Maybe use like a small piece of the crystal or something and, I don't know, like form like a machine around it. See if we can like use that to hunt other parts of it. Maybe that'll kind of hunt it and just point out where the entity is. I don't know.
I fear that possibly could be a form of torture, since it's a connection within a mind, if you will. And if we alarm this entity, since it is connected to individuals that are hunting you down, I fear that it might go to the other side.
What do you mean by the other side?
Sorry, could you repeat that? It cut out on me.
What do you mean by the other side? Like, away from us or like bad?
Zentech.
Oh.
And if Zentech has any alliance with this thing, they will be able to find you quite easily. Now, I've implored to this entity that you are important and that you are not to be harmed, and to avoid contact with the captain, but I do not know if it has stopped.
I, for one, don't really care if we call it torture at this point. It is trying to take over my ship. So, I will. B, do you think you can make this, or should we involve Zeus? Zeus might know something about it.
I don't know if it's. I think I can work with my left hand. I mean, maybe I can get its little stubby fingers to hold things for me while I solder it together, but I can do most of the heavy lifting.
I don't think that it will be necessary to blow up part of the ship.
No? What do you suggest then?
Well, perhaps instead, carefully. I would hate to destroy the ship to any capacity and leave us stranded and docked. But perhaps maybe if we carefully harvest and expel it from the ship.
If I have it my way, no one else is going to touch it unless it is to make this machine that the bee is talking about. So, no, I think we destroy it, and part of that is finding the other crystal that was last in your care. We do not know where it is.
I'm afraid I don't know either.
Does that seem true to me?
I think you might have to make a charisma check unless you have like some deceive or fast talk skill.
Are you talking to me or
because you know that? Yeah. You know where it is, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead and do charisma check unless you have a skill lying.
I don't think I have a lying skill. Let me check really quick. But
It'd be
I'm pretty
fast
sure I
talk
don't.
if you had it.
Yeah, no, just charisma.
And what do I roll? What do I roll other than my eyes?
You can do a perception or a charisma if you like.
Oh, that's an easy choice.
Oh my gosh.
It's a crap roll, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you definitely recognized he is stretching the truth here, but wonder why as well.
Yeah, picking up on that, Vlad doesn't try not to betray it at first, but then he looks to the nurse and whenever you are done here, go ahead and bring some sedative for Vax like she needs. I will take Vax back to her room, make sure she is safe from Crystal and everything. If that's okay with you, Vax. Just there may be more space needed in here, drugs, so it may take a little time to bring the sedative over. But
Alright.
You notice Mila, the acting medical personnel right now. She says, "How strong of a sedative do you need? Knock you out, or just something slightly fun?"
Oh, I would like to be knocked out. I need sleep.
I will get that for you right now. And you can see she starts to go over towards one of the colder storage containers and opens it up. and approaches you with one of the hypo injectors. Go ahead and make a body save.
I would stop the nurse for a moment. Yet, let us wait till she's back in the room. That would be best.
Ah,
Would not want to have her pass out, right?
of course, Captain. And she says, "Shall I follow you or stay with B?"
Tend to be for a little longer. I will escort Vax back. You look very tired, Vax.
Vax kind of peers at Vlad. Her eyes will narrow a bit, but not in any sort of like mean sort of way. More of like I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. She slowly nods. As long as I can get some sleep, it will be beneficial for us.
Duh, I agree. Let's go for a walk.
Mila hands you the hypo injector. Is it ready to go, Captain?
Very good. Yeah, and Vlad will open up the door. After you, Amnaya, please.
Vax will then walk out of the med bay.
All right, and then Mila comes over to B and starts to take care of her. We'll go over to E8 for a moment. D8 is going to find
Our best friend Sauce. Oh yeah, and as they kind of leave the room, and the medical examiner kind of checks B over again. B, you probably noticed that it looks like your comms got opened up at some point. They seem to be connected to D8. Looks like you might have been listening in.
I think she'd see that and look down. She wouldn't say anything. She's just gonna smile a little bit and go back chatting with the nurse idly.
All right. D8, you're walking down the hallway and listening. You just finished listening into the whole conversation. And the door opens up to the bay area. You can see ship, the planetary shuttle that you guys own. It's kind of suspended up on a rack. You can see the mech, B's mech, is down on the ground where the arm is, kind of like an extension construction arm that reaches out over it. This is pretty much the largest room that you guys have, and there's a docking bay that goes down out of the ship here. And looking around, you notice that there is a mechanical drone that is doing simple repairs, but you don't see the dwarf in here. You don't see Sus. And he was supposed to be in here getting some
support.
explosives.
Yeah, setting everything up. Yeah, Dia kind of looks around for a bit, kind of scouts the whole area out. At one point, grapples up into the ceiling, leaving another small puncture to it. Nothing like significant, but he knows he's not supposed to, but it still happens. But yeah, he kind of looks around for a bit, and not seeing Sus anywhere, he'll kind of open comms with the captain. And it's just the drone in here at the moment?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. Observation?
Yeah, that works. Nice. Looking around, you notice where the munitions are and stuff like that. So we're behind this big crater, or a big crate, not crater, and the shelves and stuff. It looks like some of the gear has been like taken down and like it was being put together. Perhaps somebody was working on it. The duffel bag is there, but then you don't see any personnel.
Yeah, D8 kind of looks puzzled for a moment. He kind of goes over and grabs the bag and tosses whatever materials for setting the explosives up or around. Kind of tosses it over his shoulder alongside his main pack. Well, if anyone's around watching, you'd best come out now. Just waits for a moment. No response, presumably, before he opens comms with the captain.
Yeah, no response comes.
Ooh. D8 kind of looks more concerned now.
When you open to the captain, that's up to you if you want to respond. Yeah.
Yeah, he would answer. Duh.
Hey, Captain. So you said Sus was supposed to be down here, right?
Duh.
Well, not down here. Also, I see his duffel bag and everything here. I've got what he had set up and the bits to make the explosives, but I don't exactly see Sus or anyone else around.
Shit. Give me a moment. Try to bring up Sus.
Yeah, you don't hear anybody answer back, and this is pretty much just as you're arriving to Vax's room.
Yeah, he'll... Wait a second. Fuck. He gets on the comms. He's not answering D8. Do you think you can put
great.
something together?
I mean, I've got some grenades left, but they're all 40 mils. Not exactly the type of thing that I'd be happy using in this situation, and I'm not exactly a weapons manufacturer either. I mostly just use them. But I can probably throw some things that'll blow up together. I don't recommend doing that on the ship, though. I think we'd need Sus for that.
Alright. Let me, I have some business I have to handle, but let me see if I can get Yuri to keep trying to raise Sus.
Mm-hmm.
Are you down there by yourself?
Yeah, just me and a droid. It's weird. Real weird. Real weird, like we have a brain-eating crystal on the ship.
Let me
Also,
see
don't
if I
let her
send down a
kill you or
couple
anything
people
while
to
you're
you.
alone.
Huh?
Well, if you're going to escort her to her room, just keep an eye on her. We don't know what she's like anymore. I think after all this.
I can handle it, but do you want someone to come down there with you? I don't want you to get brain parasited.
Oh, I don't mind. Don't worry, Captain. If anyone comes at me, they're done for, so I'll try and keep it non-lethal.
Just call if you want backup. I will tell Yuri to take care of it for now. Try to keep raising Sus. Do what you can.
Alright, sounds good. And, yeah, D8 will close the comms. Look around one last time. Does he have the stuff that he could reasonably make some very small-scale explosives?
You do, and also when you look over to the munitions crate, there's still some explosives in there.
Ooh, what kind of explosives are we talking?
You can see some pretty much plastic explosives.
Ooh, yeah, D8's gonna grab all of that.
Okay.
He was told to go get explosives. He wasn't told not to use them or not to take any more than was necessary. So yeah, he'll grab up the plastic explosives and not into the duffel bag, but into his own pack.
Okay. You want to start trying to work on something there?
No, he's actually going to take everything and head straight to the cryo chamber.
Okay. Right. So you start to throw stuff in your bag, and the scene is going to stay with the captain here. We're going to put you in the room, Vax's room.
Oh, did they go in the room?
If you guys want to.
So she would definitely linger at the door first.
Okay.
So, just as they're outside the door, she's going to pause, like right in front of her door, as it's still closed, and there's going to be a pretty long hesitation as to whether or not she's gonna open the door, and which should tell Captain something. But so she stands there, and then she turns around, and she kind of has this look of fear on her, and she takes a step towards the captain, and kind of keeps her voice low. Captain, I think my common sense is at war with my feelings and thoughts, and I don't know what direction to go. I don't want the others to see that I don't have all the answers, but I can't tell what is the right thing to do here, and I don't know that I can make the best decisions. I think you need to knock me out and do whatever you need to do while I am incapacitated.
I see. And he kind of rests his hand on the holster of his pistol, and so you lied to me then?
I feel a compulsion, and I feel a compulsion to help, but I don't know what is actually helping, if that makes any sense.
This makes me very sad, Vex, because this crew has cared about you for a while now, since you joined. More so, just in the last 48 hours, I stuck my neck out for you. When D8 was ready to kill you in the back of the van, I was the one who told him to settle down. I mean, I saved your life, and you lied to me.
Genocide is a heavy burden.
Not when it comes at the cost of putting your family at risk. And it's not genocide that was by choice. It's not a genocide. If what it shows us is true, there are so many more of these terrible fucking things out there. This is threatening our lives on the ship.
And I see that, Captain. I'm telling you, I don't know if I can make good decisions right now.
I will make a decision for you, but I want you to consider this. I like you. I am a very relaxed guy, very chill guy. But don't you ever try to fuck with me again. You understand?
Vax nods her head. Captain,
No.
I also wanted to bring up a fear, and I do think that given recent circumstances, this might be easier to enact, but it seems as though the entity is tied to me, and I fear you may have to end my life, as I'm not sure if it will leave. with just the crystals.
Oh, Vex.
It's
We
in my
will-
head, Captain.
One thing at a time. We will cross that bridge if we have to come to it, but I don't want to kill you. I do want to ask you again, though. You know where the crystal is. The one that you were in possession of. Where is it?
Captain, it's just be careful. I don't want it to retaliate and do something that we cannot handle. And then she'll open the door, and it's right there on her bed.
You open the door. You look over to where it's supposed to be, and it's gone.
Oh, Vex is going to look in and expecting to be like, well, there it is. And she'll see it's not there, and she'll walk over to her bed where it's supposed to be and sort of pat down the linens and turn over the comforter and lift up the pillow. It was here.
Vlad just kind of sighs.
See, this is what I'm saying. It might not be just a crystal that you have to deal with.
Why did you want to be put to sleep? Is it just because you were tired? Or is this another one of your compulsions with this crystal? Why?
No, it is because the crystal would not let me sleep. I am tired. I need to rest.
And he's gonna pull out his gun. He's gonna point at Vax and gesture for her to stay in the room. Fine. Wait then a moment. He gets on his comms. He'll ping Yuri, who I was having handle the command bridge area for now.
Was it Yuri or was it
Because
I thought Yuri was tied up.
Oh shit, Sergey. Never mind.
Okay, yeah.
I think Sergey. Never mind.
Yeah.
They're all Russian. It's the same.
Yeah. Yuri, I think you had him chained up, and
Yeah, I'll ping Sergey.
Sergey comes on. Captain, I was just going to contact you. The woman is sending us a communique, seeing if she can be let in the ship.
No. And do not tell her why. I am calling you for something else, Sergey. I need assistance.
Of course.
I need you to get a hold of 2 security to send them over to Vax's room. Please make sure that they have handcuff.
Of course, Captain. Watching over Vax?
There is a concern. We're going to put her to sleep for now, but I have worries. I also want you to see if you can bring up Sus. He is apparently not in his lab, and D8 is trying to put together explosive.
Of course, Captain. I will find Zeus for you.
Thank you, Sergey. I will disconnect the line. Whenever the security get here, they will administer treatment for you to go to sleep. You'll be bound. If this entity is part of you, I don't want you to be waking up throwing things around, you know.
That is an understandable measure. But do understand that it may embody somebody else, and Sus is missing. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
Perhaps consider that he is possibly possessed and may even be the one who came into my room.
That is for us to worry about now. You focus on making your decision on if you want to fight this thing or if you want it to take you and force me to kill you.
Captain, I know it's difficult to explain, but I'm not sure if I have the capacity to make such a decision. If that makes any sense.
No, because the Umnaya, the Vex that I know, is always in control of herself. And that goes beyond anything. Crystal, cooperation. You need to decide if you can overcome it. It's not the crystal's choice, it's yours. If you can't, you will force me to make a choice.
Vax nods her head and sits down on the bed. I suppose while we're waiting, I will I continue to possibly look. Maybe I put it somewhere else. She'll then slide off the bed and look under the or in the drawers that are under the bed. Look under like a desk that's in the corner. Kind of just looking around for maybe some other location that she might have set the crystal down, just in case.
As you're looking, you almost feel, more tired, like it's left you almost, because it doesn't feel that it can trust you anymore. That's what you feel like. It just left you behind. So the willpower bonus had left as well, and kind of it got you more tired and everything.
Okay. Sensing that she's gonna remain quiet on that for now.
And the door opens up, and the two soldiers are there. Captain.
You have handcuff?
Duh.
Very good. Comrades, handcuff Vex's hands and feet, blindfold her, stand guard outside the door.
Look at each other for a moment, shocked and a little shocked, but then nod and quickly follow your orders.
He just kind of looks at Vax one last time, shakes his head, and walks out of the room. He tries to bring up D8. D8, tell me how explosives coming, please. We believe Sus might be not his usual self.
Yeah, let me see. How close would D8 be to the cryo chamber or whatever?
You could actually be entering in there now if you had just put the explosives in there, and yeah,
that makes sense. And he's like, so he kind of heads in the room, popping up, and things are going fine. I'm working on some stuff right now. I've got some plastic explosives, some other stuff. I'm gonna start assembling them right now.
How long you think it take? Time is of essence.
Well, I mean, that depends on how careful you want me to be.
I
don't
would
fancy
like to
blowing
have
the
a ship
up.
left.
Exactly. Exactly, Captain. I'll try and hurry, but, well, no guarantees. I'm not specialized in this. I'll have to download some classes or something later.
I will look into finding new software, but just try to contain it to cryogen. I have area evacuated around it, but I would prefer to have most of ship left. At least try to make insurance claim to recover losses.
Yeah, well, I just hope there's no fuel or anything going to this place, because I don't know if it would follow the line.
Yet we cut that off. I had Sergei cut off line. Should just be localized explosion, no fuel.
Alrighty then. Should be pretty easy. How are things going on your end?
Vex is compromised.
Really? I can't believe it, Captain. I never would have thought that she, of all people, would fall to the terrible red mind-fucking crystal that she's been carrying around for ages.
Me neither. She was so much stronger than that. Anyway,
No.
she has been contained to room for now. We need to find Zeus, need to blow up this portion of ship and get rid of the last physical piece of crystal. I think Zeus has it if he is under control.
What, Vax didn't have it?
She said it was on desk, but when we go in the room, it's not on desk, under bed, inside of mattress, nowhere. So, no.
You've got guards at the entrances of the ship, right?
All of them. We are on full lockdown, D8. I'm not stupid.
Good. Just keeping things in mind. Alright, I'll get to work then. Be careful.
Duh. He hangs up the phone.
Yeah. D8 kind of goes about his business, getting things set up.
As you hang up, he is sitting there. B, you wake up after these injections, and you notice that the drone next to you is kind of like quickly repairing your cells, and you can see it's like lightning fast, the regeneration. So I just added the hit points back to your arm there, and you wake up and you're kind of coming out of your trauma, or even the drowsiness of the drugs, the painkillers. And at that moment, you get this bad feeling, like something terrible is about to happen. And Captain get a call from Sergei as he shouts out, "Captain, I found Zeus.
Duh.
Is opening up the MTU, and we have an incoming transport coming into our ship now."
Fuck. And he's gonna go ahead. How far away till the transport gets here?
Says, "We are teleporting on board now."
Can you block it?
Says, I'm trying. I am.
Redirect all security to MTU. Fuck. He's gonna start heading over to that.
Okay. I'm going to bring you guys to a new map and leave it open for everybody to, because everybody's in different locations right now, but I set the map up so you guys could all.
Sweet.
Whoa,
Look at this ship. This is
nice.
just a portion of it too.
This is the entire ship. Primary level. It's pretty much all of your rooms.
Who
Med
had an
lab.
accent?
Yeah, somebody spilled something on the table there.
Chromatic P.
Dramatic.
So where is the med lab then?
Med lab is right here. I'm gonna have to maybe find a way to follow you guys all around or so everybody can see. Maybe the camera can see everybody for this.
I know I've got
This scene-
Be a bit
sight
tricky
on.
with the zoom.
I've got sight on Vax, but everybody else no.
Okay.
I
Do you
mean, I
want me
can
to?
jump the camera around two-person if you give me view on the others.
Yeah, just give us access to their sheets, and then we can just boop boop
Okay.
boop.
Yeah,
do
someone
that real-
cleaned the bathroom. That's disgusting.
Sus really
Oh,
needs to get his hands down the shitter. He's got the small arms for it, you know.
Someone didn't even flush the toilet.
It's probably eerie.
I mean, that doesn't look like a lack of. That's a sink there. Just keep in mind.
Someone
That's
pissed
the
in the
toilet,
sink.
I know. The sink almost looks worse.
It's
That's what I'm
disgusting.
saying. Someone was at the sink and had a problem happen. You know, that
Someone
thing
was
happened there,
taking
and
a
then they
shit
finished over there.
and
This is why I try to have you guys drink off the ship, because this always happens. Everybody shits in the sink. We're tired of it.
Could you where's the cryo? Oh my god, it's so big.
I'll be outside of Vex's room.
Yeah, where is? Wait a minute. What?
Oh, is this the cryo? No, that can't be.
Yeah, Cryo's here.
Oh, this is the cryo. Okay, cool. Very cool. Wait.
I need a couple more.
Oh, that place looks so expensive.
It looks
Mhm.
very.
It does.
Oh,
It is.
gee.
It is.
Do
It is,
we have I assume there's other routes out from it too. I assumed it was like an enclosed room separate, but it looks like it's like a lot of things pass through here.
You could close it off here, and you could close it off here, and then blow it up. But yeah, I mean, it's very big chance that there's could be.
Vax's room? It's all like nice and secluded and near the cryo chamber.
Vax's
Oh.
room is kind of far down here. I'll zip you to it.
Okay, cool. I'm trying to find it.
I've managed to get the zoom so that it covered a whole section of the ship. Oh no, it got it.
This is
There we
cool.
It's very cool.
Ooh, I have
Oh,
a
you're
pretty
well
room.
off. I like how you have a little crystal bush there too.
Eh.
Yeah,
Hmm.
not related.
Oh, and she has
Like
her
off.
little camera set up.
It's perfect.
That was during her research.
Yeah.
Did you see the Mac, B?
I do. I see
Over
her.
here, yeah, it's awesome.
Oh,
Okay,
whose
cool.
bedroom is this? Look at that circular.
Is that mine?
That's the captain's quarters.
Damn it.
right?
Oh,
Where's my
yeah.
bedroom?
No.
Oh my.
I want to know.
Captain?
This is B's room. B's room is near
Messy.
the so you can work on your ship and
That
stuff.
makes sense. It's perfect.
You can see your toe. Oh yeah, I don't have view yet. Okay. I might have to refresh.
Who do you need? B?
Pretty much. Yeah, B.
I think
that's
I
the last one.
think I
just
did
being
all. Everybody.
Vlad. Let me refresh real quick. And it'll probably do it.
Yeah, I think everybody. Does everybody else have a view on everybody else?
I don't have view on D8. Like, I can see him because of Padme, but,
Okay, let's see.
I just reloaded, so it'll.
Okay, I still need to do D8.
Oh no! It reset my zoom. I had it perfect.
shame.
Oh, that's way far out. Oh,
There we go.
way far out, man.
But, oh no, I'm not here. I'm
I'm not
Yeah,
here.
sorry.
I'm not anywhere.
I'll zoom you back to med lab.
thank you.
We go zip.
So we can see.
Hmm.
It's decent.
I mean,
I'll
wanna
just jump
switch.
around.
I could take down the
Dynamic lighting.
walls.
It depends on whether you're gonna have like people on the ship that we don't know are there or not.
I mean, it
We
would
got
be
people slinking around the ship. I feel like we should have them hidden until we
Right.
spot them.
right. We'd like give you guys. I mean, you would know the ins and outs of this ship and where everything is. So I almost feel like I should. I just have some things hidden.
I mean, I'm not too worried. It's looking pretty good now. I've got view on everybody.
You guys think keep the walls up or take them down?
Probably leave them up. I don't see a problem with
I
it.
don't see a problem with the walls.
Yeah, I'll just be really slow just because of how my computer is, but I'm good. Oh no, where am I? I'm in the wrong place.
You're in the cockpit.
Oops.
Look, I love it. It's so cool.
It is. Is it this way?
There's only 1,000 items on this map, so
Yeah, it's like
probably gonna
chonk.
slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, my
Why
entire
did you do
computer's just
that?
like chonk. Oh no, I didn't do it. That wasn't me. That was not me. I'm playing.
You did a jig. There is a body.
That's me. No.
Or is that just like the indentation
Oh
of where
my.
you would rest?
Yeah,
I
I
hope-
left a whole indentation.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
that's where you put a cold storage body.
The first thing it reminded me of is the end scene from oh god, what's the name of that movie? The Fifth Element.
Yeah.
And I just had the image in my head, the painful image of D8 and B in it.
Oh
Oh,
jeez. So many legs.
Pain.
Ugh.
So many legs and so much metal too.
So the cockpit is bottom right, and the MTU chamber is top right.
Okay.
So wherever, if the captain is he's like just leaving, I'd say, Vax's room.
He's over here.
He would be there, right here. Do you guys want a moment to look around the ship for a second, or?
I mean,
I think we can start
I
going.
think I've got a pretty good idea of it. I can always ask, like, oh yeah, what's over here if I need to.
Super cool map.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh god, this is really good. Oh yeah, this is the fucking. Oh, I see.
Oh,
Okay, so that's
Stargate.
the teleporty thing that they're coming in from.
It's the MTU, yeah.
Oh, so they're right. Oh, thank Christ for this. This is going to be glorious.
Oh no.
Got line of sight on it.
Oh, Peggy is ready.
Oh, he's not going to use Peggy. Well, he will.
Uh-oh.
I was going to say, but the thing is, his grenade vest is gone, but his grenade belt, that's a whole nother thing. And he's got plasma nades. And a whole fucking duffel bag of explosives.
It's under equipment.
Where is the MTU from where I'm at?
So it's the upper right
MTU
You're
hand.
at top right. You're at the bottom left. It's all the way the other end.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna start running that way.
Yeah, so if you guys are good, I mean, once you get that alert that Sergei gives, take off that way, or what are the rest of you guys gonna do?
Sleep.
What are you doing?
They haven't injected you yet.
Yeah.
They're like getting ready to.
Would Vax
She's
be aware of
blindfolded
what's
and
going on? Yeah, she's blindfolded
They
in.
just got her fucking hog tied over her bed.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. Is she aware of anything that's going on, like, or is she just completely out of the loop?
I think
Well.
Sergei would probably hit the alarm
Oh shit.
to let everybody know.
Okay.
I think
I don't even think it would like wait on the captain's order for that. Maybe it would just be like a reflex thing, like oh.
I
shit,
mean,
we're getting
that makes
infiltrated.
sense. I mean, I think the moment people started coming on the ship, the thing would probably be automatically just. I mean, they're forcibly porting over, right?
well, it's actually not forcibly.
Somebody-
Someone opened it.
Right, somebody
yeah.
had to.
Oh yeah.
Somebody had to do that.
Okay. So if the captain's right outside the door, she's probably gonna call for him and like look at the others awkwardly, like, well, what do we do?
Yeah, because he also just rerouted the security outside your door over to the MTU.
B would reach out. She's getting this bad feeling. She kind of opens comms to the captain, D8, and Vax. What's going on?
Zeus is trying to let someone onto ship.
Ooh.
That fucker!
Yeah, there's
Where?
nothing from D8. He's gonna head straight over now.
Captain,
Vex? Shouldn't you be asleep?
it hasn't been administered yet, but maybe it should be delayed.
What are you talking about?
Oh! Captain didn't tell you yet. She's got the fucking crystal in her head.
What?
Everything's fucked. He was gonna knock her ass out. Do I see this as we're talking? Not yet.
Yeah, we're gonna do
Yeah, we should do initiative.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no, I can't hear the music. Fuck. Oh, it's frozen. I gotta refresh real quick.
to the torture of the sound, but the alarm going off is erupts. Captain, you can get a full running movement since you were head on. You were alerted before everybody else. Moving down the tunnel at all.
Initiative. Yeah, would I have been already heading over there a bit, or? Yeah, you know it.
It's on you, DX. It's gonna be a minute for Captain. For fat lad.
I assume this door is open. Or is it not?
Oh, okay, no. Yeah, that door wouldn't be open.
Okay, no problem. I wouldn't see them yet, but I know it's right over there. But that means they wouldn't see me.
It's true.
And I know that the MTU is right on the other side of that door. I'm very, very happy. Oh, I got back to my camera.
Is the measurement to scale, like, in terms of traveling?
Oh, that's what's wrong. I'm like, what's going on here? I gotta put this grid on. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like 41 feet
yeah.
to get here. It's like, what? I'm sorry.
That makes
There
more
we go.
sense.
Thank you, because that
There
means
we
I can get here pretty quickly.
Nice. Yes. Okay. So let me roll this, guys.
Oh, they're so fucked. They're so colossally screwed.
Fuck, there's Zentech?
What did
No,
you think?
I didn't
Zentech
know.
went after the crystal, and all of this starts happening. We have a Zentech ship right nearby dock,
Oh,
and the first thing DA's like, "Oh well, we have to make sure Zentech doesn't get the crystal, and that the psychic crystal doesn't contact them somehow. Let's make sure that doesn't happen." Well, here we go.
Oh no, I'm scared.
Because the psychic crystal now knows everything about us via Vax's brain.
Yeah, and no. Oh no.
It knows that the fucking Sharfine Syndicate's after fucking T8. It knows.
I'm worth
that,
2 milli.
Oh god, it knows every. Well, they already know that.
Oh, they just.
But they
Yeah.
already know all the things.
So the alarm goes off, Sergey comes over the comms and shouts, he shouts out, "The corporation is transporting onto the ship right now." It's D8's turn. You're sitting there, kind of like with the bag of explosives going through it, doing whatever you're doing.
Yeah, when
And-
the comms open and the shit starts going down. Yeah, D8 first thing. Is it hex movement, right? So. Sheet back open. I had to refresh. Sorry. There I am. I think my movement's pretty good. I've got 20 dex. So yeah, 10 with a run. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to get right here. And I know that they're presumably on the other side of this door. And let me see.
Door is going to auto open, just to let you know when you run up to it.
Will it?
You want
is there
that
a
to
way
happen?
to stop that from happening?
Only if you don't get too close to it. Like you could get cover or something like that if you wanted to.
That works out. So instead, he was 10 back exactly. So he was right there. So instead, what he's going to do is head. Yeah, this works. He'll head here, and what he's going to do is he's got cover that way with all the crates and shit. But he is going to spread the area with some of the C4, like small bits of it. I have the traps skill.
Okay.
Should I roll that to set this up?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Go ahead and do a trap. You want to trap the door?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's trying to get this set back up. Get this all set so that when they come through, basically, it's just gonna fucking blow. Only set back because he doesn't have the time to get back out yet.
All right. ISS crew starts to mobilize. They start running around. The two that are with you, Vax, as you start talking to them, they're like looking at each other. Should we administer the sedative? Yeah, the captain said administer the sedative. And one of them's like, got your hand and is about to inject you. Thing to him, or?
Please, if you just hold off for a minute, you can still watch me and make sure that I don't leave this area, but just don't put me under just yet.
Alright. And he doesn't inject you yet. And the other one like grabs his gun and moves over towards the door to kind of watch the hallway there. Captain Vlad, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna keep on running. I'm assuming I'd take a right since I know the layout here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's me, ready in my gun as well, my pistol.
Get your pistol out, run it down the hallway, and went to bad guys.
Uh-oh. The bad boys.
At that time, notice this sounds like a heavy explosion, and the ship quakes. See this yet? This room? No. B, outside of the med lab door, you notice a flash of light and fire, and Captain Vlad, straight down the hallway, you notice like bits and chunks of what look like parts of the ship, maybe the wall or something like that, flying by down the hallway. And that is what happens down the hallway there. The door opens, right outside D8's chamber.
He would have tried to get the explosives as pretty much on or tight to the door, like right up here.
This slides open. I'm going to go ahead and delete this so you can see. So the explosion goes off.
I assume from like this hex, probably, if he was able to set it up proper.
Yeah. And don't even worry about the damage. It's going to kill these two right here.
Love. I wouldn't be able to get some kind of surprise ambush, like interjection or anything, would I? Since I used up my turn earlier.
What you could do is there's a rule we called, it's not holding actions, but you can delay actions. So you can use your 2 frenzy right now to do like a deadeye shot.
Oh, absolutely. And would I have been would I have been able to sneak behind these things so they wouldn't see me when it opens up?
Yeah, go ahead and do a concealment check.
Okay, cool. I love this skill. It's so good. Oh, I rolled poorly. 26.
And it's just going to be this guy right now. Get to see you.
I was going to say, because I have a line on sus.
Do you see sus?
I do see sus. He is in line of sight.
There is a soldier coming through, pretty heavily armored, has a helmet on, and he's carrying a gun in his hand. He's kind of got a little bit of cover there, but he's coming in through the doorway there. He does not see you. I mean, you could shoot him or sus. You see sus is kind of at the console, kind of pushing buttons on the console there.
Yeah, I am absolutely going to spend a couple of frenzy, taking me down to 5, and Deadeye at sus. This is, of course, with my stealth, so he has to make the check, the body save if this hits, which target 5, I believe. Let me go ahead.
I'll roll for Sus's perception with a minus, though. He's doing something. Oh, he still doesn't see you, though. All right.
So yeah,
that's a hit.
If he's lower, then he has to do the body save or auto die.
All right, so what's that look like as you take Sus out?
Yeah, D8 sees him working the console. He doesn't know or care whether anything else is causing Sus to do this or behind Sus doing this. But he knows that Sus right now is the root of the problem. And also B doesn't like him anyways. So it's not like he had any attack. So D8 lines up the shot, and as this guy comes out, D8 aims the shot right past, and there's probably a singe to the outside of the guy's armor as the big whoosh, and Peggy fires straight through Sus's heart.
Sus trembles for a second and then falls to the ground. Energy blast through him. Troops are coming in. This one turns after you fire, seeing that, and he tries to open up fire at you. You're going to have cover. You're going to have +4 cover.
Sweet.
So just add that to
+4.
Whatever your defense, physical defense. He's firing a.
Shame I never got a chance to heal.
Gonna fire a heavy burst.
Uh-oh.
Or not a heavy burst, a deadeye.
Oh, no, 0 or double plus. But ooh.
Oh, jeez, he rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, he rolled really. Yeah, I definitely don't succeed. I had a 18.
For power damage.
Ooh, it's not great.
After
but I've got 27 for that.
Nice. You take 61. 61 damage.
Puts me down to 77. Not great.
Oh, jeez. How many of the... What?
probably quite a lot. It's a full Zentech, flagship or whatever.
Boarding squad.
Yeah.
It looks like some more moving in from smashed into the side of the vessel.
What?
Oh
They
no.
are literally boarding. Ah, that is what that was.
These two are dead. Sorry. This is Zentech, and it is B's turn.
B. I just gotta double check what my movement is real quick. Let's see. So, okay. Normal movement times 3. Gotcha. Second move, 24. Okay. So B is gonna come out and fly.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I have wings, dude.
and extra legs. Shit.
Yeah, the extra legs don't qualify for running.
No.
But so she flies out into the hallway just to see what's going on and kind of sees this boarding party there. Kind of with wide eyes, seeing just how many of them are just in this hallway. Oh my god, and there are other mutants! Ah! Okay. So move 10, be 18, 22.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
Yeah, so B immediately just, I can see she just flies. It's towards them at first, then she just whips around the corner. But as she does, I'm gonna do a running shot, I think, at these guys.
Nice.
With what I have, okay.
I assume you have the talent stuff, right?
I do. I have all the talents for basic talents.
Sweet.
She's a talented lass.
So many talents now. Let me just look here. Okay. So... Oh, I can make a dexterity or acrobatic skill check to see if I can get +1 power damage because of acrobatic shot. So we'll try that.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yep, so I get +1 power to the shot. Okay, so I've got... Oh, I don't have it written down.
You can do a tactical burst and get 3 of them. I mean, if you want to.
Yeah, I'll do that. I think with my MP variant, that's what I have in my hands.
Yeah, we need to get you some nades.
Yeah. I think it's... I'll use 15...
On this way.
I do have... I don't know if I have chi left, actually. Probably not. Because I have drugs in me, I wouldn't have any chi. Ooh. Oh well. Ooh, I'm great at shooting.
Oh no.
I shoot good.
I shoot so good.
Jesus Christ, I would have one-shot the whole fucking lot of them.
So, let's see if they dodge. I'm not good with
Alright,
small
so that was
weapons.
great.
It's the one. You never know.
Maybe.
Rolls 20. Oh, you would. It's no shit. And
It's
they
because they were mutants.
Yeah, I just couldn't shoot them.
Yeah.
It's more of a spray than anything, kinda getting them to duck as she just darts around this corner. And she sees the captain. Oh my god! Okay, good, we have other people, thank Jesus.
Oh yeah.
I forgot, we had Angel!
This is the whole ship. What do you mean?
I forgot about that bitch.
Yeah, once they mobilize, your team's gonna come down on them.
Yeah, she sees the captain kind of at the other end of the hall, and she points backwards. They broke into the side of the ship, Captain!
This would be a tragic point for her to get shot.
Holy shit.
And that's B's turn.
Axe, what are you doing?
All right. So she is going to, since she probably would not be able to leave unless they left, she's going to,
Bound.
she's going to astral project.
Ooh.
Ah.
Yeah.
See that often.
Okay.
So, the way I'm understanding it is that she moves a distance equal to her willpower in inches. So if I were to count, like how much is a heck? Oh, it's just a tile is 1 inch.
Presumably.
Yeah, so your willpower, and you don't have to worry about the walls.
No, it says that I can walk through doors but not walls.
Okay.
Yeah, you just noticed.
It didn't. So, her. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. Her willpower is
Okay, so yeah, you can go 21 hexes.
That's pretty good.
If you're rating in it, you can go to like 42, I think, or something like that.
Oh, fuck no. God, you can get like anywhere. Well, not
But
all
if
the way
you want to, you know what I'm saying? Like the walls of this ship right here are kind of together, you know. It's just designed that way. So if you want to, I don't mind you flying through the walls over here.
over where? I'm sorry, I do
Right
not
here
see
to
where.
your right.
Oh, okay.
thin.
Okay. So she could like.
You know.
Well, my token can't go through it. So
Yeah.
So how?
Put you over there.
My God, you've got distance.
Oh, geez, I'm trying to. Yeah, I got.
I imagine
Well,
she's probably
yeah, I can
tested
go-
out how far and what she can
Let
do
me
with that
see.
projection on the ship.
It's your
She's probably
willpower?
done horrific things.
21.
Anyone? All right,
Mhm.
I'll put you right here if you want to be right here.
Okay.
That's 21.
Cool. All right. So now let's see. All I can do is move around, correct?
Pretty much, I believe. Right?
Right now, yeah, right now all you can do is move around. So what does it look like as you leave your body and take off through the walls?
Okay. So she sits on the bed and cross-legged, and her posture relaxed but straight as she closes her eyes and goes into a meditative trance. To the individuals in her room, it'll just look like she is meditating. Whenever she astral projects, they will not see her because she's in the astral plane. But those who can see into the astral plane, it just looks like a celestial form is removed from her body and tethered to it. There's like a faint line glittering towards the soul and the core of her body. And the further she moves away, it's still kind of like a taut strand of her astral tether to her physical form. And if she takes any damage to her physical body, then she gets put back to her body, by the way.
Mhm.
But and if anybody has the ability to see into the astral plane, they'll see her form as that celestial form with the tether to her body.
Once you fly through the walls, catch just the kind of like the tail end of it. You notice B flying around the corner and like opening up fire down the hallway, and you can still see the red flames of the ship, the pod, as it's blown into the hallway. So you get to gather like how dangerous the situation is at that moment. And then going back to your body, the guy's like, "What did you do?" "I didn't inject her yet." And they're in there arguing about, like, she just passed out. And then it's D8's turn.
Oh, yes, it is. All right, lovely. So let me see. Doors open, so I can see these guys. Does it look like they have goggles or anything like that at the moment, like night vision?
Night vision. This guy here is wearing a mask helmet. This guy, for one, is not wearing a mask or a helmet.
Okay.
This guy here, he has a machete in his hand.
All right. Well, D8 has the setup thanks to Peggy, so he's going to across the comms, which I presume are still being kept open, because combat situation. He calls to Vlad, "Have Sergei drop the lights."
Oh, shit. I'll think about doing that on my turn.
would Sergei be able to drop the lights if D8 goes through something, since it's just conversation?
Yeah, he can do that. He'll have to do it on his turn, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so then in that case, D8, they still know D8's here, but D8 has a side goal at the moment.
Do you want to hold your actions?
No, actually. He is, so Sess was at the main panel for the MTU, working it. And from what we know, he presumably had the crystal, and D8 has Peggy always at the ready, so... and I don't know if there's any more there, but just in case, is the radius of the explosion. Actually, I can hit all of it. Oh man, I can hit everything. I think it's a distance of 5 for plasma grenades, right? Let me see. Luckily, I have it open. 40 mil. Oh, it's only 1.5 blast radius. Okay.
Yeah, those are smaller.
Yeah. So it'd pretty much be within a tile of it. Shame. All right, well, he wants to make sure Sus and whatever Sus had is gone. I can't really do much beyond that, but I'll have to fall back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot a shot right on top of Sus with the plasma nade. In an attempt to destroy the console, destroy Sus, hopefully the crystal if it's on him, and anyone else in that room to shut the whole thing down so that no one else can teleport up.
Okay.
So I'll fire one off. Do I need to bother just to hit 5 to hit the spot? Or
Over a 5 will hit that spot.
Cool.
And then this guy is going to have to pull a defense because it might blow him up too.
Sweet. So I'll do the attack on that, and this is just a regular shot. So it's over 5, so that'll land right there. Right where Sus. Oh, I have to. That's why.
And do damage.
Yep. Let me go down to the plasma. No, that's. Ignore the fact that it says thick peg. This is times. It's times 10 with the plasma nade, right? Let me see.
Power 10.
Yeah, times 10. There we go. Alrighty. 90.
It takes out one of those guys.
Sweet. So that's his first shot. He's still one more loaded. So he's going to fire another one. Will that hit everybody? No, he'd only be able to hit one. Yeah, sadly. So I'll fire that right between these two, right here. And do I need to hit anything, or just hit to land right between them?
I rolled an attack. You got to both physically dodge.
Alrighty, yeah. So I think with this one I'm going to aim. So this will be a 2 action. This will be this. Nice.
It's got them both.
And so that is 12 because of the extra damage from Deadeye. What? Oh my god, I rolled 2 1s.
Oh, crap.
Oh, that's so lame.
Enough to knock them both down, but they're still alive.
Yeah, so he launches that one, and you know what? I'm going to spend another 2 frenzy. Can I move after spending frenzy?
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh, you can't. Okay. So what I'll do is I am going to fall back to... Let me see, that's 5... Would I have cover right there? Presumably? Like around that corner there?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So he gets behind cover here, and I'm going to spend the 2 frenzy then to launch another shot with it. Oh, wait, no, that's my last. I can only load 2 at a time. So
That
that's
shot.
3, so... Yeah, I'll spend, Yeah, I'll spend 2 frenzy for 2 individual shots. Takes me down to 3. So 2 regular shots with Peggy. So first one on this guy. Oh, can you guys hear me?
Oh, it's a miss.
Oh, my sound.
Second shot.
Uh-oh. Hello?
Hi.
Hey,
It's me.
Oh, everything is just
Valentina.
really weird static now. Oh, I can't hear it. Let me... Hello?
Hello.
Okay, Discord broke. Alright, it was just Discord. So
Shot.
so the first one misses that guy. I'll go for the second one on the other guy. What? Oh my god, this is a brutal round for D8.
Now's not the time for that.
Oh my god, look at that. 2 2s and 2 1s. How fucking ridiculous is that? I had times 12 on that. Oh my god. That was insane. Alright, but yeah, that's D8.
Alright, ISS crew is mobilizing. Captain, could you roll a d20 plus 2, please? Nice.
Very good.
The sound of secretly out in the distance.
Oh god.
Oh.
All right. So
Yeah, it's
the,
quite concerning that, there's suddenly more explosions you hear.
you do hear the fire opening up as the ISS crew is attacking Zentech down the hallways and stuff. Zentech just happens to pull off some great defense moves at this time, and they do get to attack back because of a natural 20. So can you roll a d20 again with a +2?
Ooh.
Nobody's dead from the ISS crew or Zentech for this round, besides the people that you guys have killed. So now it's Captain Vlad.
So thinking about D8's request, I have a feeling I know why he wants me to turn the lights out, but do a lot of our crew have augments or night vision or anything like that?
I think only he does.
Because I'm only aware of D8. And I mean, I have like goggles that I can put on, like low light goggles, but I'm not aware of. I don't keep track of our standardized equipment forms that I am supposed to be riding. So,
Yeah, you don't think most of your crew does. The ISS crew in general does. What did he request? Like a certain area of the ship or anything like that?
Shut down the lights.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I mean, if it's you'd probably know where he is based on everything.
I know where you are, but our boys are headed that way too. And I think Vlad would come over the line. Yeah, he would be the only one who could fucking see, and he's gonna switch comm channels. I'm gonna keep moving. May use an ability. Let's see. Forums. Holy shit!
It's our guy. Wait,
Good.
no.
Yeah.
It's our guys.
Oh my god,
I was a
that's
little
fucking
nervous.
hilarious.
Just
You turn around the corner,
The
you see
sheer
Angel and
panic.
some of the guys coming up the stairs.
Move your ass! Come on! He's waving his hand. All right. I'm gonna spend 2 actions. I don't see anybody yet. Still, from where I'm at.
B
I'm gonna
did
use
say that
2
there's people behind there.
actions. Yeah. I'm gonna use the homies power, and I'm gonna call for outside help as well. Let's say that I have a panic word in place with one of my contacts, and when I say this, I need people on my location ASAP.
Okay.
To make this make sense, but from my contacts, let me see.
No, the passcode is obviously Harder Daddy.
Or harder, Vladdy.
There you go. Harder, Vladdy. What was the I'm trying to find a contact list. What was the gangbanger that I knew that
Excuse me?
The bang
there's
banger.
the gang guy that I knew who not Del Ramon. It was from ages ago. It was the one when we found all the people.
Original dude, Torvin?
No, not Torvin. He's not a gangster. It was the
New
fucking
New Hawk.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to have New Hawk send over some some gangsters is what the plan
Okay, cool.
is. I'm calling a favor, so I'll use homies.
Fucking New Hawk.
New Hawk. Those that don't know, the gang boss, Zarabred race, warriors. There you go.
Yeah, so I'm gonna request some G4 crawlers for a favor in the future, and
I think you get 2d6 of those guys.
correct.
Ooh.
We'll add them to your troops on your ship.
Don't roll shit.
I'll take that, and then it'll take them 5 rounds to get here.
That's not too bad. It's better than nothing. I mean, really.
Yeah, I'll send something to Sergey, making him aware. I'm just going through, in the interest of time, paraphrasing it. Just let them in, no one else.
Yeah.
We'll have to come in manually, seeing as I blew up the MTU.
That's some pretty good downtime. 25 seconds away, he gets me 7 dudes. I owe that guy a big favor.
Mm-hmm.
You're like chilling at the spaceport or something. Oh shit.
That makes sense. Yeah, I could just imagine the next ship over. They're sitting there fucking
They're just trying
getting
to pick
racket
up
money.
at the bar.
Yeah.
Hey, baby,
fried
want to see a good?
shit.
Oh shit, hold on.
Time to go. Yes,
Must-
yes.
Shit in something.
All right, and you're running past a bee there. She's flying up towards you.
Uh-oh.
And that's good for
That's all I can do as far as I can see here. Yeah, I think that's it for me.
Time for bad things to happen.
Mm-mm.
No.
All right, Zen
Everything
Tech.
will be fine.
Let's do the mass combat roll is a 16. That'll be for the captain. to roll.
No!
Nice. I think
Not
gets an
on my
attack back.
ship.
Get him.
SS gets an attack back. Nice. Have the
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's it. Get off my
plus-
ship.
Nice. +1 bonus for it being home turf, and you got a +1 bonus for them being equipped pretty well because Captain takes care of his dudes and gets them the stuff they need. So they do kill some Zentech crew this time. Can you roll a d6 and see how many get killed that
70.
round?
Oh, goddamn.
Hmm.
I got one!
Hey.
Just one. That's it. All right. All right. It is the bad guy's turn. They are coming in after D8 over here. This one that's laying on the ground. You kind of launched the grenades and ran up there for cover. Firing 2 shots, they kind of slipped past those guys, barely missing them. He's laying there on the ground still, and he is going to spell.
Oh, what? Sorry?
He's going to cast a spell because he is the corporate chaplain over there.
Oh, no.
He lifts his hand up, still shaking a bit, but throws an energy sphere at you. You're going to get an extra 4 on that modifier for your defense for the cover.
Alrighty.
Is the ball of energy. Misses.
Yeah, he tucks right behind that cover and just stays there.
This guy gets up, takes off running for you, but he had to use some of his movement to get up, so he whips out 2 blades. You can see the energy on the edges of them as he's running towards you. They like using those plasma swords.
God, I haven't bought my boomerang yet. I figured out the best.
Okay, boomer.
Boomerang guy.
I knew it was coming. I was like, oh my god, I can get a boomerang, and there was a thing that I can get that teleports back to me after I throw it.
This guy right here, he runs into the chamber and he is going to try and fire his gun at you with a deadeye shot.
Oh no.
And to get a 4 cover again.
This is it, guys. This is where DA goes down.
No.
Oop.
It's a 16 target number coming at you.
Still +4, right?
Yep.
Alright, let's watch me roll a 1. Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Super defense.
Fucking katana boy over there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he comes up. He pulls out a pistol as well. I think he's got a pistol.
The dreaded machete. Again.
It's a weak pistol, but he's going to fire his deadeye shot at you.
Ooh.
Crappy shot.
Whew.
Nice. So you got some bullets ricocheting around you. Cover area. Into the hallway. I'm sure B knows it's coming.
Uh-oh.
And Vlad, you also see 2 soldiers kind of grab cover at the entranceway of that hallway. One opens up fire at B while she's flying. So I'm going to put the negative modifier on this guy for his submachine gun. He kind of leans around the corner and tries a heavy spray at B. You'll do your physical defense at this.
Mm-mm.
Dodge.
Lucky.
Oh, Jesus.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, so what's that look like?
So Bee's kind of ducking and weaving, knowing that they're going to probably come around the corner. They saw her fly past, and she just kind of raised a bit above where the gunfire is coming, and she just looks at Vlad and don't go that way. Don't go that way. Don't go that way. There's like 4 of them.
Fuck that. They're on my ship.
We need to get more people. Where the fuck is Angel?
They're coming.
Vlad, you notice one guy has a pistol and he fires it around the corner there at you.
Ooh. That might hurt.
Oh.
Give you 2 cover, yeah.
That hurt. That's been the first time I've been hit.
Oh my god, you're right.
Wow.
How much do you have?
Lots of.
Good.
I'm alright. That's gonna hurt though.
D6.
It's not 47. Oof.
Ooh.
At 216 max.
Yes.
It's enough to knock you down. What happens there?
Yes, he's saying they're coming, and then his shot goes to his shoulder. Oh fuck! And he falls back. Kind of leans up against the wall tighter as he's looking to see where the shot came from.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you notice one pop in behind you. Your movement radar picks up one coming in behind you.
Oh yeah, I automatically know when they're coming if they're within my perception. I forgot.
You notice he has some kind of like pole arm that retracts in his hand, but he also has a pistol in his hand, and he fires the pistol at you.
Oh shit! I don't have cover on this guy.
And no cover on that
This
one.
is not good. Oh,
Nice.
very
What's that
good.
look like as you
Yeah, D8. The guy steps around the corner, and like before D8 has already turned his way. Backed up in the back here in the literal corner. As he dips down just in time, just as the guy turns to shoot at him. And as D8 gets ready to move fast.
his turn?
All right, B looks to Vlad. She's still kind of streaming over the comms for the four of them. I'm gonna go grab Padme, and she just flies right past Vlad and kind of into the next room. She kind of swings up and quickly detaches Padme from its holster, having it crash to the ground, and she's gonna spend her turn basically jumping inside and getting it kind of mobile, plugging herself in, and basically getting ready to move next turn.
As you jump in and power it up, you notice, one of the soldiers stops. And like the others are like running by with Angel, but you see that one stop for a second, and he comes over to the edge, and he's kind of like smiling oddly at you as the kind of vehicle's closing around you, and you notice his eyes are kind of gleaming red a little bit as he's about to raise his pistol towards you.
Oh shit. I don't know if she'd have time. Does she have time to shoot at him, or would she just be already inside?
Yeah, two actions to jump in. So I mean, whatever you have after the two actions, I think just frenzy or maybe.
Well, I have two actions. I think I have a lot of. Let me just check how many actions I have for shoot. It's a decent amount. I think I have like 3 or 4. I have 4 actions for shoot altogether.
Nice.
So, as he kind of raises his gun to her, she has slipped inside Padme, and the thing closes around her, but she jacks into it, and as she does, as it closes, the gun, kind of the spider legs spin around towards him, and she's just going to open fire.
Oh shit.
I guess I'll use some frenzy for this. And I'll do the what is it? Yeah. So I guess spend 1 frenzy for that. I don't have any bonuses, unfortunately. That's okay. Ugh. I should have more than that. I should have a 13 because I have a +2. But I clicked Padme instead of B, so.
Okay. 13. Nice. That's going to be 8 power.
Whew.
God, what's that look like?
So she just spins just Padme around,
A lot of
and
explosions.
yeah, she just kind of glares at him. Not today, motherfucker. And just completely just rips him apart. Just blood starts to spray on kind of these other soldiers, or other ones that are standing there. And she just looks kind of towards the others. They're probably looking at a bit of shock towards her. He's possessed. He's gonna shoot me. Get down there and help the captain. I'm gonna go and get D8. Angel, on me.
She looks kind of shocked at the body all over the place, and she's like, looks back at you.
Well?
Charisma check.
I'll try it.
Okay.
I mean,
That's
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
you
it
just,
makes
you
sense.
just fucking misted some guy who was running to help us from their perspective. So
Yeah, right? Oh my god.
Oh
yeah,
no!
that's about what I expect.
Amazing. Makes sense.
There's no passion in her voice since it's very tinny coming from Padme.
Oh yeah, he was
There's-
possessed. this of course,
He is
this
possessed.
of course being after the scene where you fucking popped your wings out to scare the piss out of her outside the med bay.
It's just true.
That's awesome. All right.
Oh my
Vax.
God.
All right, so Vax is going to astral project over to here.
Look at all the baddies.
Look at all those
All
chickens.
right, so she's going to notice that are these two, are they going down the hall away from this?
Seem like they're coming towards me. One of them just attacked me, so.
Yeah, you do see another one going towards, two of them going down that hallway.
Okay, so they're going towards D8 and away from this area.
Yeah.
All right, so Vax will then speak to Captain Vlad telepathically, because she can still do that, because she doesn't have to make eye contact with them physically in order to do that. But she'll know that Captain is down there because she can see down there.
Yeah.
Okay, so Captain, I'm astral projecting. I'm in the hall. I see two people down the hall from you, and there are two others that are going down the hall towards, I believe, where the cryo chamber is.
All right, you said going down the hole behind where the cryo chamber is?
Yeah, that is the cryo chamber, right?
Yeah, that's cryonics, yeah.
Okay, yes. Yes, that is correct. There are only two people down the stairs from.
All right.
There's another one down the hall, but it looks like they are headed into the cryo chamber, and there's one that is already through the door to the cryo chamber.
I'm gonna whisper you something.
Yeah, you would know if that's where D8 is too, so.
I'll relay that to the people here.
No shit! It's pretty much what you get back as you hear the hail of gunfire going back and forth all over around him through the comms.
Did you get that whisper, Effie?
Yeah, and is that chamber this area where Sus died?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Well,
Do you want to pocket that and wait till next round? Are you gonna let?
She
now?
actually, yeah, she'll tell Vlad. Captain, I sense that the crystal is, or the entity is still here. It was trying to leave in the MTU chamber, but it has not.
Fuck, where is it?
It's still there. Perhaps trying to still leave through the MTU chamber.
What can we do to stop it? Is it inside someone? Is it in the crystal? Or
I
You-
can't. Oh, what?
I'm gonna Oh, who has it? I'll just tell you though, instead of whispering it, as you're like feeling the presence still there, It's using your sister's voice to kind of say, "You betrayed me. I don't like you very much anymore." And you can see the captain of the other ship. He's kind of a dark-skinned guy, human. You guys have actually talked to him before. Soldier, and he has the crystal in his hand, and he's looking at it, sweating really badly, and he's looking at the blown-up console, and the MTU is kind of flickering behind him because somebody blew up the MTU control. So he's trying to he's looking around frantically, trying to figure out a way to get out of there.
She'll relay that to the captain and let him know that the captain of the other ship has it in the chamber and is trying to figure out how to get out. Oh yeah, Riggs.
Yeah, Vlad will relay that as well. And D8, captain of other ship have it. Here is description. Here, give the description of the guy.
All right. Well, can't exactly do anything about that. I'm pinned down by way too many bogeys.
We're on our way. Just try to make it through, duh?
Well, hopefully I'm not dead by the time you get here. Don't worry, I blew up the MTU console, so good luck having him get out.
Just get into cover, D8. I'll be there soon.
Oh, I'll get in some fucking cover. And, yeah, D8 is going to... Well, seeing as he doesn't have the distance to be able to get out of this room, he is going to go up here. And I assume this is, tucked behind a bunch of consoles and stuff up here, right? Pretty decent cover, or no?
Yeah, that's...
Okay, yeah. So he gets back there, and on his way, right in the core of the cryonics thing, he's going to drop the duffel there. And I assume he has a trigger for all the shit in there. Would he be able to, on the way over, pretty much just, activate that and get it set so that when he pulls it, it sets all of it off?
Yeah, just roll your trap skill.
Cool. There we go. Sweet. So that's all the plastic explosives. That's all the stuff Sus had been prepping, everything to destroy this place. And he's dropped it right in the core of the thing. So now he is going to delay his action for once the rest of the baddies come into the room.
Then it is the ISS crew. Captain, you can go ahead and roll that.
Oh. I hate to see it.
Armor pen.
No, it's just...
Oh, they're attacking. Oh, thank God.
That also means we fumble.
All right.
Everybody loses their weapons.
The ISS crew is trying to do their jobs. Angel looks towards B kind of questionably as she tries to explain why she dusted one of those guys. And the other two take off. Angel's like, "I'll help your captain." And then she jumps up or gets cover behind here, this pole here, and she starts to aim her gun at you, and it's like, "What the hell are you doing, B?"
He was pointing his gun at me. Angel, look. If I wanted to turn on you, I would have fucking shot you first.
You were fucking aiming at me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I'll kill you in a much more fun way if I really wanted to, not like this. Right now, I want to save D8, okay?
I'm such a bad influence.
Yeah, you are.
Oh no, what have I done?
One more charisma check.
Another one.
God.
Roll one more one.
Oh,
for me.
D8 has corrupted this poor girl.
Mm-hmm.
This is all your fault.
4.
Good roll.
All right.
Oh,
Angel,
man.
Angel like closes her eyes and gets full cover behind that pillar. Back there, you can tell like trying to figure out what to do. Captain Vlad.
I'm not gonna fight these two dudes myself. I'm pulling back into cover, letting the crew get up here to deal with it. So you have Vlad falls back to his boys, and is gonna go right here and hug the wall. I'm bleeding. Finally, you slow fuckers, get in here. We need to push forward to D8. He's by himself.
Probably sees the bloody mess.
He eyes it, but dismisses it as the course of the battle, probably. And this is gonna take a shot down the hallway at the one with the SMG.
Nice.
What is pistol? There it is.
And I shot additional +2.
Nah.
Don't even need it.
So good.
So good.
Oh, he's fucking bugger.
It's R4 if you get Deadeye.
I not. That's one, and then we'll do another one.
Oh, you got a 9mm Durham, so that's
Yeah.
it's gonna be power 4 anyway.
Oh, even if I didn't spray?
Yeah, that's a little burst gun.
Oh. So then 48?
See, I'm right about this, right? Let me think.
I think
Yeah.
it's based on how many shots you take or how many you put into it. It's basically like combo.
Yeah, I think I have to
right?
say I'm bursting because I have
That's,
tattoo burst.
I mean, the lowest you can do is a short burst on that one, which is automatically ×2 anyway. So
I'll be right back real quick.
All this time I had no idea. So it's times 4, so it'd be 48.
4, yeah.
Alright, another one.
48. That is nice. Nice. And he is going to get a little cover there. Oh, he did fall to the ground, though, so here we go. Oh. So
Nothing.
what's...
Anything else? Am I in full cover already with this wall?
Yeah, like as much as you want. Do you want just like your gun and your eyes peeking around the corner, or?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
If they shoot me in the face, so be it.
Hey, that'll give you a nice like +6 cover.
Face.
All right, that's it for me.
All right. So the first couple of rounds rip into that guy, and he falls down. Second one hit the wall, and then it's Zentek's turn. Zentek's fighting your forces. Coming at you guys. Captain, go ahead and roll. Come here. Ooh, nice. It is. Guys pretty much get right about here, and
No, I'm back.
Captain, get out of the way. It's like, I'll cover for you. And that guy gets like totally in front of you and starts firing. B's turn.
Did Zentek?
Yeah, and
go
Zentek
alright?
still needs to go.
Oh, did I skip Zentek?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Pretty
fine.
imperative with what the
Hey,
eight
we
might be
can
about
just
to
keep
do.
going,
It
you know.
is, but they just forgot.
You saw the whisper on you, right? Oh,
I did not see it.
okay.
Okay, I see it here. That would have probably taken more prep time, I believe.
No problem. Yeah. Cool. He's basically then I mean, he still expects it to do that, right? But he's pretty much waiting for them to get in here first.
Yeah.
Knowing full well.
Alright, they have some of their own orders, so... Gonna run in down here. Do you have any view in here?
I think he does. I can see him just fine. So.
Can you see those guys? You can see those guys?
Mm-hmm.
They're dynamic. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they can see perfectly. They can see Angel too.
So he's in for a big surprise when he comes in.
Oh yeah.
You see him run in and you can hear him like shouting to somebody behind him. He's like, "There's our ship." He's like, "Come on." And then he looks over and he sees the map. He's like, "Oh shit." And he's gonna open up fire at the mech, so at you.
Sure.
Missing. He starts firing, hits a barrel in front of you. We're gonna go over here to the D8. Guys coming into the room here.
Mm-hmm.
This guy comes in and sees you up there taking cover behind the console. So he gets a little cover behind that cryovat and he's going to fire up there at you.
Cool. I've got 4 again, or?
That I shot. I'm going to give you more. You'll have 6 up there. Oh, that's supposed to say heavy, but... Ooh, it's a critical
Very nice.
fail.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Fucking thing backfires. Nice. Oh, it's got a fucking blast radius of energy.
Amazing.
His gun backfires. You see an explosion happen, and he holds his head for a second. Shouts to the other guy, "Get him!" The guy comes running towards the stairs there with his 2 blades in his hand. And still, sword in his hand, one hand, pistol in the other. He's going to start firing up at you. And his is a Deadeye shot as well.
Hey!
Nice. He fires up there and behind the console, though. You're good. All right, some other movement in other parts of the ship.
And it doesn't look like any more are moving in just yet.
So far, you're looking good.
He can't hear any or smell any or anything like that because of his senses stuff, but he doesn't want to set it yet, so I did delay. Would I have to specifically blow that, or would I be able to do something else with my delayed?
Do you have your 2 frenzy delayed?
Well, I just delayed my turn basically, if that works, but because I set the explosives right, and then went back here, and I was basically planning on setting it off once enough of them come through, because this is the only way to get this way, right?
Yeah. You want to blow up this whole chamber with you in it?
Basically, yeah. What? But he's not necessarily going to do it yet because he's stuck undercover now, but and he knows there's more out there, so he's waiting for more to get in first.
Okay.
If need be, he'd much rather kill them all himself, but
Do you want to open up fire on him then?
Yeah, if I can, yeah.
You can fire at him.
And actually, what I'll do is I'll spend it's 2 actions to reload. Oh no, wait, actually, I have a bunch of shit to make it 1 action, don't I? I think I have the quick reload shit.
Normally 2 actions to reload. Quick
Yeah,
load.
quick load. 1 by burning a frenzy. Yeah. Sweet. 1 by burning a frenzy. Did I have anything else? Nope. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. So I'll burn a frenzy. Spend 1 to reload my grenade launcher.
Okay.
On Peggy, and then I will fire it right here between these 2.
Nice.
With a Deadeye shot using my other 2 base actions. Where is it? Thick Pig! Oh no.
Ooh.
Somewhat flaccid peg.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
It probably blows up, hits this cryovat over here or something.
Oh, yeah,
More?
both of them, didn't it? Yeah, I'll spend my 2 more frenzy. God, I'm almost out of frenzy. I'll have to spend XP on it. I can't believe it. Oh yeah, that is my last 2 frenzy. Yeah, he can't risk it. He wants to put the hurt on these guys. So I will send another one. That's more like it. Right between these 2.
There we go.
That's better.
One is hit. The other guy.
Much better.
No cover.
Much better.
Does that look like as it takes both of them out?
Yeah, so he sees these 2 here clustered right tight. He launches the first one, and it doesn't quite land. It takes the corner cryopod out, and they're left unharmed. But then, as they kind of turn, having jumped out of the way a bit, they're left a bit open, and he fires that second one up the tube, and it just crashes down, this violent, colorful explosion of plasma, shredding them, incinerating them, chunks burning, flying all over the room.
Nice. I don't know why the turn order is on B. Is it?
I didn't go yet. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, because I
No, B and Vax didn't go yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
Like-
they went, and I delayed for when they went, basically.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, B's turn then.
Yeah. So B is going to ignore Angel. And as she's kind of skittering this way, she's going to say, "I'm not the problem, Angel. We can talk about this shit later." And she's going to skitter over here. I forget, how much movement do I have with Padme? It's like a lot, I think.
You can pretty much go 20 on this first.
Okay.
20 hexes on your first.
Yeah, I'm gonna go here first, just to basically open fire. At Glaive, I'll do.
Yes.
And I'll do the big ol' fire in. And I don't think I have anything to add to this, unfortunately, which is okay.
Did you plug
Oh my
into the
God.
vehicle?
Oh yeah, she always jacks in, so it's only a 1 action.
Cool. Giggity. All right. This.
Oh, so it'd be 9. Sorry. Oh. So it's sorry. How much power damage? 8, right?
Sorry, I didn't hear what you.
Oh,
said
I'll
at the
probably
end
spread it between. Actually, no, it's just on Glaive. I was gonna spread it, but no, I'll just do it on him. 8 power damage, right?
Do you want to do a short burst or a heavy burst at him, or tactical is 3 actions?
This is tactical, yeah.
Okay, so that'll be 8 power. Ooh, what's that look like?
Is he dead?
Yeah, oh yes. Sorry.
Nice.
So when B kind of rounds this corner, again, just opening fire, just the belt being fed into this gun and just decimating Glaive as his body just falls apart. And the other thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to start charging this way. But I'm wondering if while I go through, I can use... I have targeting as one of my abilities, and it adds... I spend a frenzy, so I'd spend probably 2 for this to hit her.
I could imagine you just impaling her with one of the legs.
Yeah.
Spider versus spider, it's good. And it gives me a +1 to hit with the vehicle. So can I do that with an extra 2 frenzy then? It'll be total?
Yeah.
Cool.
And roll your piloting. For every 10 that you reach on the target number, you get an extra +1 to hit.
Okay, I'm gonna spend another frenzy to use overdrive to give myself an additional +6 or +1d6. Okay, let me see. I gotta remove.
Finally get to use your mech. Gotta bust it out.
Piloting
Off.
mech. Oh my god.
What?
Oh.
Wow.
That was a 3.
My gosh.
Do I have anything to reroll?
Okay.
That's brutal.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Oh, man.
So no pluses, right?
Okay. So just no extra bonus.
Okay, I do have
You can
plus.
still do
Piloting
your
into the wall.
I have a +1 from targeting, but I'll just.
Okay.
I guess it'll be a d20 +1 for this.
Cool.
Okay, I'll just roll a d20 then. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Is that for your
That's
for the
Oh.
vehicle, right?
Yeah, that's to attack with the vehicle.
Gosh. Oh, no. You are gonna run it into the fucking wall.
Yeah,
Don't you have to
Arachne
fumble?
mutant. She looks like totally taken aback, especially when you like rip apart Glaive. The guy wasn't exactly like a
He
a
wasn't
lower
squishy.
level. Yeah. So you just ripped him in half, and then you come flying up there. She's was basically lucky between your legs.
Yeah, just Padme just charges at this this mutant here, just running over the body, the little legs stabbing into his corpse as he goes by. And do I have to roll anything for like a fumble?
Right?
It was a fumble.
Is there a piloting fumble check?
Oh. Yes.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The moment he said yes to "is there a piloting fumble chart," I was like, it hurt inside of. Oh.
Hey, you're right.
Oh my god! I called
Oh,
it. I can't believe it.
no. All right, so 66 times 5. Okay.
Oh god.
Oh my god! I can't. It's just like the gypsy woman said.
It's only 90.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, that thing's got
A lot
2,000.
of 2s.
2,000
Nice.
hit points, it's nothing. This thing just bumps into the wall. It creates a huge dent, probably causing steam to just
But
pour
it's
out and fill the room.
stalled for a round.
Yeah, that's if the vehicle has structural hit points. It may be started. Oh yeah, it is stalled. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to restart it. You're right. Fuck.
Yeah.
So it just
Even
kind of
one round.
yeah, it just kind of
So
like
you've got a round
falls a
of being
bit.
stuck in it now.
Okay. Did you have anything left, like frenzy or anything? Or
I
is
used
that it?
all of my frenzy. Yeah, that's it.
Alright, Vax. She just got lucky. That
All
mutant.
right. So Vax is going to. She's going to make her way over. Making her way downtown. I believe she can get right here. So
You can see D8 now.
yeah.
You're an astral. You can. Would she be able to see like the explosives bags and everything from there? Or
She can see anything that she, a normal
It's-
sight
okay.
could see. And then like anything astral, in the astral plane. So what do these two, Corp Pistol and Corp Chaplain, look like they're doing?
Okay, those two, so that you can see him, because he placed on the map yet. Oh, there we go. Just put it like that. All right, let me put this guy over here. You notice this guy, the chaplain, he seems like he's healing himself, and he's talking to Captain Riggs, who is over here, if you can see that.
Mhm.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Captain Riggs has the crystal in his hand, and he's shouting out to the other guy, "Need to get to my ship." He's like, "We've got it. Let's go." This guy is heading towards the room you're standing near. Looks like he's probably going hunting for a D8.
She will telepathically speak to D8 and
Ooh.
relay that there is one individual, or yeah, I'll basically just D8. There is someone
The moment that he begin, well, actually, let me see. He's gonna try and like force you out of his mind. The moment he hears you interjecting into his head, he's gonna try and like force you out. Is there a roll I can make for that, or
It was just willpower.
just willpower? Okay, yeah, D8. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's
Just willpower. Yeah, because I have parapsychology, which helps with like that, but you don't get any bonuses from it until I rank it up. So, oh no, yeah, he can't quite. He like you feel him kind of like begin to strain, but he is far too occupied with all of this shit going on right now to really focus on you. As he kind of just roars out, "Get out of my fucking head, Max! I don't need your crystal in here."
she'll then relay to B. B, there are 3 people beyond the cryo chamber. One that appears to be going to the room with D8, and then the other 2. One is the captain, who has the crystal, who needs to be dealt with, and the other is healing himself.
I kind of got a stalled neck right now. I'll try to get there. And she contacts, kind of opens it up to the captain and to D8. 3 guys in the MTU chamber. There's a captain guy. I think he's got the crystal. Patching himself up.
Yeah, D8's been keeping the comms open. You kind of hear him pipe through. "Don't worry, nobody's getting through this fucking room. You stay there, guard the hall. Don't let them get to the ship. I blew the fucking MTU. They can't get out."
All right, we'll take him out. I'm gonna try to get Padme working again. I'm kind of stuck.
Yes, don't come in here. Guard that hall.
Okay.
And that's all Vax will do.
Be so cool if you could do some telekinetic craziness.
Right?
It'd be so strong, though. Oh my god, could you imagine?
It would be so OP.
Just fucking
It would be.
guys think some
It
shit.
would be.
I can't even see him.
Fucking Doctor Strange it. Yeah.
It's D8's turn.
All right. Well, You know what? This guy's in shot. Let me see. Those ones... It probably won't be worth it, actually. Yeah, so I'm gonna take a shot, actually. I'll Deadeye this guy. So let's do this. This is at Mr. Dual Blade. Ugh. I knew better.
And the rolls have been
They've been fucking brutal.
hitting on you tonight. This guy's, spoke too soon.
Nice.
Like running past the explosives with his two blades out.
Alright, well, there we go.
And he gets killed.
Nice. Yeah, D8 sees that, blasts him, realizing that, you know what, maybe he doesn't have to blow up the cryonics unit alongside himself to stop these guys, hopefully. He is going to instead hop down here, grab the bag, and I want to throw the bag over here, right? Or even through the doorway if I can. I think throw is based on your strength, right?
Yeah, you can throw half your strength in hexes.
Sweet. Yeah, I can easily throw it into this fucking wall. I've got fucking, like, what, 24? Yeah, 24 strength. So, yeah, he grabs the fucking bag and he just chucks it behind these crates here.
Right.
So, like, right here. And he has the fucking trigger in hand all set to go. So that hopefully this guy sees something go through, but, you know, doesn't necessarily see the bag itself much or recognize what it is. And DA is... Can I delay my last action to set it off once he... Because I've got my sensors and stuff. So I want to basically pay attention to when the rest of them enter this room. I'm waiting for the fucking captain, basically.
All right. Explosion that size or could create a possible hull breach.
Yeah, because that's not a room we prepped for it, is it? Well, D8 warned the captain about this not being a good idea.
All right, go ahead and roll the d20 for the throw.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it's got to hit an 11. I think that's what the measurement was.
Yeah. Right behind the crates. Through... I don't think I have a button. Yeah, I'm just going to click D20.
Yeah, 11 or higher, and it'll land right where you want it to be.
So I do have a thing in throwing. Where's the D20? Oh, there's only D20 plus D6. 12.
Yeah.
There we go.
Since you're specialized, yeah, and since you have a skill in throwing, you won't suffer a -3.
Cool. Yeah, so he
Nice.
chucks the thing.
Cool. So the bag lands right over there. And then ISS crew.
Come on, boys.
Hey, that's what we're
Yes, boys.
Nice. And of the scenes and the stories, pretty much they're fighting in the background, kind of off camera,
Mm-hmm.
out of the scenes that you guys are in. And that's a hit. That's another D6 dead. Nice. Getting their numbers down. 4 more of them get killed, taken out of the battle. This fight, guys that are right next to you, Captain, are a firefight down the hallway there. I'm going to go ahead and just make it one of these guys gets killed They take him out, the guy that you had shot already. Another one comes to take his place over here with his rifle, firing back at them down the hallway. And it is...
Angel?
Angel is going to...
Shoots me.
Is she?
No. I think she is for a moment, and you notice that she ends up putting her pulse rifle into the mutant that's underneath you, and you can see her like green blood splatter partly onto the front of your vehicle. And then as Angel gets cover there, you know. So Captain Vlad, it is your turn.
Try to help my boys get through this hallway.
This guy's down low if you want to fire over his shoulder.
Sure, this can't go wrong.
You want that to be a short burst or a heavy burst?
Short. We another one.
Much better.
There you go.
The guy's got cover. The cover saved his ass just a second ago, but not this time. And that'll be 4 power.
It's taking its time to come up. Let's try it one more time. There it is.
Oh yeah, what's that look like as you take him out?
Yeah, as he fires a couple of rounds off. Stay down, Conrad. I don't want to cap you in the back of skull, dog. And just kind of lets off a couple bursts, and then one of them he leans out, and it lays up the side of his chest up into his neck. He falls backward and starts struggling. Now, comrades, push forward. Get up to D8. They're not getting off this ship.
Hi, Captain. The tunnel, letting out like a little war cry because they're all happy to be fighting right alongside their captain and winning. And Zintek.
Side note for the explosives as well. Keep in mind, it's everything else that was there. The C4 part of it is still in D8's pack. So it's all the other explosives. God knows what all.
Yeah, the payload basically of the vehicle. Pretty much anything that was in that crate anyway that you threw in there, right?
Yeah, pretty much all the stuff Sasset presumably like started getting ready.
Yeah. Before he got indoctrinated. 14 coming at the ISS crew, but they get a +2.
Poor fucking Sus. He didn't deserve
Fuck
it.
sus.
I know it made B happy though.
It will.
So good.
Taking my love.
Scene. Poor guy.
Bitch.
That mech wouldn't exist if not for Sus.
Are you serious? Bitch?
True.
I could have beat it without him. I'm gonna fight you.
Never forget.
No, I will forget.
But I will win. Because if you win, no paycheck for you.
I'm gonna let Effie roll. Effie, you wanna roll? Can she roll for the ISS crew?
What am I rolling?
Sure.
Effie, you wanna roll for the ISS crew to defend?
Do it.
Oh, jeez.
That'd be a 14.
Watch
How much
it.
am I rolling?
One.
20 plus 2.
You gotta get a 20 plus. That'll be fine. You're fated to it.
The odds are all 1.
You're a curse.
Look at this roll.
You're a curse.
Oh my gosh.
We had to lose men sometime.
Yeah.
Eventually.
More than
Yeah.
just what he killed.
Mm.
And D8.
Shit, he owed me money.
So one of your guys is like, all right, Captain, let's go. Yeah. And then he ended up gets mowed down by some fire around the corner here.
Oof.
Came out here. Some more troops come in, and it is B's turn.
How do I uninstall
wait,
this?
what about these guys?
Oh, yeah, those guys.
Guys again. The rest of Zentech.
Why do I keep trying to skip Zintek?
I mean, we don't mind it much, but
I mean, they're stuck on a fucking door, so they need all the help they can get.
Yeah. All right, this guy's running in. You didn't want to launch it yet, right?
No, yeah, I'm waiting for like the rest of them, pretty much. The captain, he heard from the comms. The captain's out there, and he's got his sensors and everything on, so he'll hear when they get in. And I also have my other thing that lets me know if anyone is within X amount, so he knows where they all are. So I think he's got like 26 perception or something. Yeah, he fucking knows where these guys are. He's fucking tracking them with sensors and all that shit.
Corporate guy, this guy right here runs in and D8. He doesn't look over. He doesn't see the mech yet, but he just fires at D8. Deadeye shot.
Uh-oh. Ain't got no cover this time.
Oh no!
Gonna hurt. If it looks like D8's gonna go down, he's pulling that fucking trigger.
That's
Not too
painful.
bad. Not at all. I've got fucking 27.
It's only 13 damage.
It's a pretty soft hit, really.
Nice. Hefty
Yeah.
armor.
Gotta have the armor. I've got fucking flak and recon and fucking grenadier battler on. He practically looks like fucking Predator in this room. He's like all gray and everything. It's all automatically blending in, but there's chunks and holes. He still has that big fucking slug hole in his chest from the fucking shot from the assassin and all of that. He is in a bad way.
The corp chaplain runs in there, hobbles, then runs, but he gets up there and he's like, Captain! And he shouts back to the other captain, and then he launches a energy sphere at D8.
Oh no! Oh no!
This might hurt. Does this get hit by armor? I assume not, or?
Armor does soak this, because it's
Oh, okay.
energy protective.
He's probably level 16 though, so this is probably gonna hurt.
Probably gonna be painful. Probably gonna be quite painful.
Hope for a 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be times 8.
Ooh,
Oh my
it's
God.
Too bad.
That's
Not bad at all.
Nice.
Sweet. How much is that?
23, so you
23.
take 25, or math 28, 25.
Okay. Yeah, D8 takes the hit. His armor, he himself is like charred and blasted by this spell, as he is like on his last legs. But he's a fucking revenant. He doesn't give a shit. He's standing there like nothing has happened to him, like rickety and everything behind. And as he hears the captain start walking into that room, Vax, you can see the duffel bag there, and there's this little red blinking light inside it that you see just blinking out through the little slit of the zipper as D8 clicks the fucking button.
Ooh.
The explosion.
Yeah,
Goes
he
off.
sets the whole fucking thing off.
And you, Vax, are standing there. It would be probably crazy to be standing there and
Right?
have the floor fall away beneath your feet, and the walls kind of implode and get ripped into space. And you notice the captain he goes sliding. After he gets blown back like about 10 feet into the air, he reverses direction and hits the floor and starts sliding. The crystal flies out of his hand, and you can see the crystal fly off into space as well. As he goes flying, this guy is going to try to make a dexterity check and grab on before the shields come up, and he fails. He hits the wall and goes tumbling, flies off out into space. And a D8, go ahead and make a dexterity check to grab onto something.
Give me 1 sec. Sorry, my mic's falling.
He was so excited by that.
There we go. That's
No.
better. I was sitting there holding one fucking. Screw it back to the desk. Alrighty. And what was it? Sorry, Dex.
Yeah.
Would any of my skills help with this? I have climbing, jumping. I don't know if that'd help me get a grip or
You
anything.
do climbing.
Cool. Yeah, he's
Would
gonna
rather-
try and not get dragged into space. With climbing. I don't seem to have a button for it yet. But that's okay because I got a button on my sheet. Fuck yeah!
Nice.
I'm
What's
so
that look
glad I
like?
put all my points into decking him out for like scaling buildings and shit.
I guess you're holding on. Your legs are probably in the air. What's that look like?
Yeah, he oh well, I'll tell you what it looks like. He actually like literally like digs his hands into the metal or actually hell, he has the xiphoid blade on the one arm which he stabs down into the metal helping hold him, and the other arm shoots the grapple out into the ground right nearby, anchoring him quite strongly as his legs dangle and wave back towards the massive hull breach.
When you're looking at the crystal tumble, what would she do?
Facts?
Yeah, think she would even reach for it?
Well, she's in astral form. I'm not sure that she
Would
can.
she reflexively though?
Oh,
She care.
yes. Reflexively, she would reach out for it and sort of search for the entity with her mind.
You notice as you see it like tumbling off out into space, and it's kind of flying away from the space station, because the ship is pretty much docked outside, like against the space station. It's too large to actually be inside anywhere. So you notice for a moment it looks like your sister, like tumbling away, like reaching for you, kind of like a last plea probably for the crystal. And after that moment, the alarm is still going, but the last remnants of the fight have gone down and diminished. What's everybody going to do?
Do we have a thing to seal the ship, or is that like automatic, or will that like?
Yeah, after that first round, actually, you notice the shields come up, and you can just stand there and like look out into space, pretty much.
Yeah, D8 kind of thunks back down to the ground. Sparks kind of coming out of a few spots that have holes in. There's fucking pieces missing, right? But the skeletal structure, you know, the major aspects of himself are intact as he kind of steps over and over here and kind of looks out, kind of smiles, seeing his handiwork, seeing that the captain and all the other stuff is all gone.
Since they're at the space station, would the, I guess, the gravitational pull of the station pull the crystal, or is it going out into space?
I imagine it's probably just going straight out into space.
Yeah, because the
I don't
explosion
think
power
so.
probably sent it out.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out which direction it's going, like towards the station or away.
Sounded like it was heading out away.
Oh wait, is Rogue here?
Oh.
Yeah, you can sense it flying away right now. The force had thrown it, so it's probably going to continue.
So away from the station, it's going right out into the void of space.
Yeah, let me see something.
And I assume the captain, everything, because D8 kind of wanders over to watch out the whole. He can't see Vax, so he's watching as the fucking captain and the others flying out in space start suffocating and turning blue and their eyes popping and all that shit.
B just hops, kind of slides out of Padme and immediately flies over towards D8. We gotta get you to the med bay here.
Oh, I'm fine. He waves a hand at you and a finger kind of flops down off of it.
You're fine. Come on. She grabs onto him and just starts.
Give me a second. And he kind of resists a little bit, but you see him almost fall as you pull, as he kind of. He's still able to function entirely, but he's definitely pretty much just about gone. Just making sure. As he watches, and I assume he does see the captain and those guys properly die, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he kind of nods his head, seemingly confident enough that they aren't coming back from that, as he kind of follows B, lets her kind of pull him away.
Come on.
Picks up her.
I'll get you fixed as much as I can.
Vax is going to she'll continue to watch the crystal as she telepathically speaks to Captain Vlad. Captain, the Zentech Captain Riggs is gone. I'm sure you heard the explosion. And the crystal is currently careening through space. Away. It's away from the station, away from us, away from the planet even. It'll be lost in space, and I'm not sure if you want to go after it or just let it go.
I think let it take all its troubles away. We will need to. We have much work to do on ship now. But at least not have to blow up cryovat.
There is a significant portion that is now no longer part of the ship.
Yeah, you probably heard the massive explosion and the whole breach alarms going off. And you know that there's a hole, but
Sergei comes over the comm. Captain, are you all right?
Da, Sergei. Status report.
He says, we did not lose too many. And New Hawk have arrived outside and taken the rest of the enemy into custody. It seems that there is a trouble, though. EPD is here, and there is a bit of a standoff outside. Also, I think that there might be news reporters coming.
Oh, all right. I will take care of it. You try to get New Hawk and his men on ship, and I will play peacemaker.
I Captain.
Good. And make sure New Hawk and his men are treated well. I am glad they got the rest of these corpos. I will try to smooth things over with EPD. Let us get all wounded to medbay. Try to get things taken care of. Gather up the dead. We will put them in storage for now, do proper send off, and inform next of kin later.
Hey, Captain.
If D8's still on comms with Vlad, he's gonna like hear it in, and he comes through. Hey Vlad, if none of that sounds good, we might want to keep B tucked away. Although they attacked our ship, if they can prove that we have a wanted, well, actually, is they would be legally able to hunt her down in here, right? Or would they have broken a bunch of laws and shit by doing it?
I mean, it's a bounty.
She's-
She's not a criminal. She just has a bounty on her head.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Then again, they might be claiming something else.
You're
like
a criminal,
property
though,
or
so you need to
something.
stay
Yeah,
You need to stay
I'm
on the ship.
very much a criminal. Yeah, D8 kind of is like, yeah, we might want to keep me and B tucked away, just in case.
Yes, you will stay in medbay with the rest of wounded crew. I will take care of his situation. I am legitimate businessman after all.
But I also want to let you know I didn't want to, but I had to kill one of our guys. He is kind of possessed and gonna shoot at me. He's in the hangar.
Oh yeah, I shot Sus as well and blew up the console to the MTU. So.
What?
Oh yeah,
B,
Sus.
D8, that's awful. And B's face lights up a little bit. She smiles at D8. That's terrible. We need to get you fixed. You need a mental health evaluation.
It's just so horrible. Oh my, you're gonna have to really re-educate me. And he kind of pulls her in for a kiss.
B laughs.
How romantic.
Oh yeah, is Vax still there?
Vax
Yeah.
returns to her body.
Get me out of here.
Oh gosh, this is voyeuristic.
B's like, we have to get you fixed first. I don't want to break you.
You know you are both on open comm.
Ah!
Oh,
B
yeah.
turns it off.
Does D8.
He thinks about it. He sees B turn hers off. It's like, well, I guess we should keep it private if you want. And then he clicks it off.
She shakes her head. Come on. Oh my god.
Oh, you know you like it.
I do. Oh, I think Angel wants to kill me now. I kind of threatened that I, would kill her very openly.
Did you really?
Yeah, I said I'd kill her in a more fun way instead of just gunning her down and Padme.
My God, kiss me more.
Come on.
Wow. Weird kinks.
And D8 will let her kind of drag him off to the med bay to be fixed.
And Captain's going outside to talk to people.
Yeah, let's handle that.
Have fun.
And notice when you are walking towards the exit, Yuri and Angel are standing there, as well as Sergei. And Sergei is like, do you need any backup, Captain? You want us to come out there with you?
Keep weapons away for now. I don't want to start putting away a bad press with EPD or Europa. We do a lot of business here after all. Let's not look too threatening.
And he nods, and the door opens up. And you can see the some flashing, some photos being taken, and as you walk out there, you notice EPD has guns trained on some of the remaining Zintech crew who are down on their knees with hands on their heads. And New Hawk has been let in, given sanctuary in your ship, and one of the EPD sergeants comes over and he says, "Zintech attacked your crew?"
Yes, that is correct. I suppose situation is a bit more complicated. Can I ask your name, officer?
Looks over, guys, and then back to his chest, and he slaps his chest there, and you can see uh, Sergeant. Let me write this down so I don't forget it.
Sergeant Slips.
All right.
Slaps. Sergeant Vorm. He's like, I'm Sergeant Vorm. He's like, well, I should say, these pretend Zentech wannabes. He's like, it looks like they have confiscated a Zentech vessel. Been looking for this vessel for some time.
Oh, I see. I must explain, Sergeant. My crew and I, we are salvage crew. We went to ship and encountered Zentech doing some interesting things, but being that it was not my business and I do not know under whose jurisdiction it fall, I left it be. It appears that this is perhaps retaliation, but you're saying they are not Zentech, they are fake Zentech?
As it appears so. Some of these guys are pretending that they had no memory of this situation. As you look over there, you can see some of them are like totally baffled, like they just woke up.
Yeah, Vlad's putting two and two together. Well, you know, people will say anything these days to avoid jail time, but yes, they attacked my ship, and I'm a legitimate businessman. I would like to press charges to recover assets for damages to ship.
He nods and says, I think maybe you're in good hands. You're gonna probably get a lot of money out of this, the way I see it. He laughs.
I certainly hope so. There were unfortunate lives lost on this attack. I wish I could say understood why, but people, you know, people are very covetous in this day and age.
And he nods. And go ahead and make a charisma check. Notice some of the people walk up. You have permission to get you on video.
Yes. So what would you like me to do on this one? Because it's just charisma, or is there any sub skill that I could?
Hey, you could bust out what do you want, like speech maybe, or?
I don't have speech.
Really?
No, I have fast talk, negotiation, streetwise. So
Fast talk could be good.
Fast talk's good. Yeah, let's talk very fast.
Yeah, we're an innocent victim here.
Oh, I think mine's higher than that. I have 2d20 on fast talk. Now.
Oh.
Think you can add a bonus too.
Yeah.
You could keep that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just keep that one. That's 20's fine.
And as you sit out there and you talk and people get you on video, the camera pans back to Vax, who is sound asleep, nice and comfortably, and the camera kind of pans out her window off into deep space, and that's where we'll end the session for tonight.